it's 2013, right? I have the 2012 North America's Next Greatest Speaker winner backstage. Felicia Scott, a most amazing woman. To see the transformation that's happened in her life just gives me cause to know that, you know, what we're doing is the right thing to create platforms for the next greatest speakers. I mean, I just feel like that is a requirement of eWomenNetwork. You know, I didn't even know it when I started, but now I do. And I'm really excited to bring Sean Smith back next year, huh? Right? All right, so let me tell you about Felicia. Certified Empowerment Coach, Felicia was selected from over 1,000 speakers to become eWomenNetwork's first North America's Next Greatest Speaker. Touted as one of today's leading motivational speakers by Essence Magazine, she teaches entrepreneurs and professionals to turn their worth into wealth. I love that. By showing them how to discover their worth, do their work, and define their wealth. In over 10 years working with Fortune 500 executives, business leaders, and entrepreneurs, she has helped thousands through her speaking, coaching, and writing to unlock their strengths, live their fearless, expand their leadership, strengthen their performance, and enjoy authentic and effective communication. An overcomer of depression, the author of Thrive, and a weekly contributor to Essence.com, reaches a weekly audience of over 1 million people with her message of discover, do, and define. A Sunday morning, eWomenNetwork welcome for the 2012 North America's Next Greatest Speaker winner, Felicia Scott.
You go, girl. Everything about you is special. It's your world. Ain't no stopping how God bless you. You go, girl. If he's for you, who can be against you? It's your world. Ain't no doubt about it, sister.
All right.
Unashamed of who you are and not afraid to let others know.
All right. I'm not going to have you do any poetry. But what I am going to do is have you throw up your set. Now, what's a set? Gangs, sororities, fraternities, they have their symbols so that they know each other when they see each other. So this morning, we have a new symbol for us. Put your hand up like this. Do this. Do this. Look at the woman next to you and say, I need you, say it, I need you to cut the crap. Keep it up there. Turn to the next woman and say, sister, I really need you to cut the crap. I want you to write something down. Do you remember in math, 10 to the third power, 10 to the fourth power? I want you to write down this, 10 to the 2,685,000th power. Write that down. 10 to the 2,685,000th power. Do you know what that is? Let me tell you what that statistic represents. The odds of you being born. Think about that. You would have to write 10 times 10 times 10 times 10 times 10, 2,685,000 times to represent the odds of you being born. I said that to say this. You came here a winner. You came here a winner. And what do winners do? Winners win. What do winners do? Winners win. All right. And I need you to remember that when you leave this safe haven. Because when you leave this safe haven, you're going to go back to the real world. And you're going to go back to the same people who didn't have the phenomenal experience that you've had. You're going to go back to some of the same crap. But it doesn't matter, because when you leave this room today, you're going to be equipped to do what? All right. Crap. C-R-A-P. C, the cynics. There's a scripture that says the poor will be with you always. That's just not talking about people who don't have money. It's talking about people who don't have sense. Talking about people who don't care, who don't have spirit. There will always be people in your life who don't get what you're about. And they are the cynics. I say it another way. The haters will be with you always. Always. Cynic and cyanide have a lot in common. Think about it. Let me ask you, by show of hands, how many of you during, traffic, pull your car to the side of the road, jump out, and decide to dart through traffic? How many of you do that? Not many. But when you engage in consistent conversation with a cynic, you are doing that emotionally and spiritually, because they are waiting to find your weak point. They are waiting to find the place where they can hit you and knock you out. Do not waste any mental space with the cynics. Cynics come to kill your dream. When I was about 7 years old, actually when I was 5, I found out I had a sister who was 2 years older than I am. Her birthday is September 18th, mine is September 23rd. And so I'm getting up one morning, and I'm serious, I'm getting ready to go to kindergarten, and my mom and dad say to me, "You're going to meet your sister this evening." And now I have 5 brothers and 5 sisters. Didn't need any more. So I said, "Is Tracy coming over?" And they're like, "No." "Well, Jeannie's already here." And they're like, "You have another sister. She's 2 years older than you are." And I was so excited about meeting her. Why? Because my sister that's 6 years older than I am, she liked to boss me around. I've never liked being told what to do. Same thing for my sister that's 4 years older than I am. So I thought the one that's 2 years older, we'll be closer in age, and we can be buddies, and we can be like on TV, and she'll get me and I'll get her, and it'll be great. And when I met her, she's absolutely gorgeous. And I was just so excited to have a big sister. And we were great friends. But what I didn't know was that inside that 7-year-old body, there was a cynic. I loved Santa Claus. It went like this: Mom and Dad, Jesus, Santa Claus. Christmas season, Santa might have went up a notch, gotta be honest. And I believed in Santa Claus. And one day we're outside and we're talking, and I'm like, and Santa Claus is gonna get me this, and Santa Claus is gonna get me that, and I'm gonna have this, and I'm gonna have that. And she said, there's no such thing as Santa Claus. I said, yes, there is. She said, no, there's no such thing as Santa Claus. She said, don't you see the presents in Mom and Dad's closet? But see, I'm from Miami. Santa can't come down the chimney, so he had to give it to them early. And that's what I thought. That was my perspective, because I had faith, because I had belief. What you believe will shape what you see. But then she found my weak spot. And she said it was in the newspaper. Well, I'm 5. I'm just learning how to trace out a K. So I believe her. And so I say, what happened? Now, this is how you know she was a 7-year-old cynic. She said his sleigh crashed into an airplane. I'm just telling you what she told me. I love my sister, but that's what she told me. His sleigh crashed into an airplane, and he lost his life. And that's how I stopped believing in Santa Claus. See, the cynic is not happy telling you what they believe differently. They must change what you believe. They want to steal your joy. Being with a cynic is emotional suicide. So the first thing you need to do when you go home is look at your life and identify the cynics and cut the cynics out of your life. The R, regrets. You know, I'm the kind of person that when I'm on a diet and then I break it, I regret that I broke it, and then the way I feel better about breaking it is I get some more of what I broke it with. You know, so, well, hey, I feel bad about the cheesecake, so I'm gonna go ahead and have ice cream. There's this thing called the psychology of regret. And neuroscience shows that when you regret something, when you're focused on regret, the part of your brain that can enjoy reward slows down. The part of your brain that can enjoy reward slows down. And there's a therapy called mindfulness. Say that with me. Say mindfulness. A therapy called mindfulness that they recommend that people try when they're dealing with regret. Everything that we've done, we regret things because we think we're missing something. But you don't know what you've lost. You can only imagine what you've lost. But what you do know is what's in your hand and what's in the moment and what you can achieve. Don't waste precious time regretting the past because it's done. Say it's done. It is what it is. It's over. But you can do something different right now. You can do something different today, and you can have a different tomorrow. Don't waste your time on regret, because regret will slow you down. It will stop you from reaching your goals. So the next thing you're going to cut out of your life when you go home is what? Regret. Put up your set. Let's cut the crap. A is apathy. Who wants to be with somebody that says, you know, yeah, I like you, I can take you and leave you, you all right? I want to be with somebody that says, girl, I'll worship the ground you walk on. You are the sun, you are the moon, you are the stars, you are all I've ever wanted, you're more than I ever thought I could have. That's what I want somebody to say to me. I don't want them to be like, well, I can take you and leave you. You know, you all right. Girl, before you was better. I want somebody that's crazy about me. You have to be crazy about your purpose. You have to be crazy about your passion, because it's not a purpose, a passion. It's the people you are called to reach. It's the lives you are called to touch and to change. You can't afford to be apathetic, because there will be times when you will have nothing. I mean, absolutely nothing left but your passion. And your passion will make all the difference. I, as an African-American woman, I am thankful for people in the 60s who had passion, because it takes passion to endure being beat and not fight back. You have to really love something. You have to really believe something. I want you to stop for 1 second and think about something or someone you really, really love. Just get that person in your heart. Think about how you feel when you're with them, what you feel for them. Now, it's no secret for me. That's my 2-year-old niece, Nia. I have 23 nieces and nephews, and I love them all. But there is something special about my little Nia. And if someone came into this room and tried to take her from me, you would be surprised at what I could do. I could outrun Usain. I would run so hard, so fast, he would drop her. I could outbox Layla. I could do whatever I had to do to get my baby back. And if I could not do it on my own, as Usain was running through that door, I would call every single person that I know in this room to come help me. When your vision is faltering, call on the people who can help you. Do not be cute. Do not drown. Do not let your heart become hardened about your vision. Call the people who can help you. Because if you love it, you can outlast anything. Why? Because you came here a winner. So cut the crap of apathy in your life. Reconnect to your vision. And then finally, the P. My favorite, people pleasing. Now, when I was a little girl, you know, America didn't understand that beauty came in different shades, different hair textures, different this, different that. So we had like, you know, I had Diana Ross, and that was really it. But then we had other images of beauty that did not look a thing like I do. Like Farrah Fawcett, gorgeous, beautiful, but my hair's not blonde. I have full lips. It's not what I can be. And one day I was in this store, and I had got one of those little balls out the gumball machine, and I put the ball in my mouth. I didn't have my little germ issues then. I put the ball in my mouth, and I was sitting there like this. And this couple came up to me, and the guy said, "You would be so pretty if your jaw wasn't like that." I spit that thing out my mouth so fast. Why? So he could say, "Oh yeah, you pretty. You are pretty." And I spent a lot of my life changing things, adjusting things, so someone could say, "You're pretty. Oh, you're funny. Oh, you're smart. Oh, I like you." You can never let someone's "you are" be greater than your "I am." Never let someone's "you are" be greater than your "I am." I am pretty whether you think I am or not. I am smart whether you think I am or not. And you are awesome, powerful, wonderful, dynamic, or you're a world changer whether the person next to you thinks so or not. People don't have the power to define you. So do not reconstruct yourself for them to like you. Let the people who love you, and let those who don't leave. When you live in your "I am," you can change the world. When you live in someone else's "you are," you're just fake, and everything you do is a performance. And at the end of the day, you cannot even stand yourself. You must love yourself. You must value yourself. You must appreciate yourself. You don't need to please other people, because the people who love you, they can take you as you are, the good, the bad, and the very, very, very ugly. So I want you to put up your set high. Actually, could you stand up, please? Say, first of all, when problems come your way, I want you to do something first. I want you to do like Diana and say, "Stop." There are two things, follow me, two things you need to know. I came here a winner. Second thing is this: anything I need to know or to learn, I can do it. So no matter what life is telling you, you don't have to repeat that part. You have what it takes to cut the crap. Do it one more time with me. Say, cut the crap. You can sit down. Now, you should have a form on the table. And it says CRAP. Under C, I want you to write this, because I want you to answer these when you go home, or even start here. The C is this: who are the cynics in my life? Who are the cynics in my life? You need to answer that question. You must identify them. What are the regrets that I have been allowing to hold me back? A, where have I become apathetic, hardened, and lost my passion? And remember this, the people who need you most, the people you are called to serve, sometimes they are the people who hurt you the most. But you must still hold on to your passion, and you must still hold on to your assignment that you are called to serve them. And finally, P, who have I changed myself trying to please? Who have I changed myself for trying to please? And I actually have a new one. What could I be, do, or achieve if I chose to let the world see the real me? Are you ready to cut the crap? Yes. Say it like you mean it. Are you ready to cut the crap? Yes. Put up your and cut it. When you're talking to your friends that you met here and they start giving you crap, you don't even have to say anything, just go. When you're giving yourself excuses in the mirror, just look in the mirror and don't even say anything, just go. When the cynic comes to have their production in your life, walk away and say, when you find yourself having that pity party over what you didn't have, what you didn't do, and you're dealing with regret, hold up your set and say, cut the crap. If there is any way that I can serve you in helping you to cut the crap, please feel free to speak to me outside. But what I want to say is this: be committed to being the greatness that you are. Be committed to being the awesome and powerful person that you are. And be committed to saying, stop, I have two things to say. I was born a winner and I can do and learn all I need, and I'm going to cut the crap. Thank you.
Felicia Scott. Hey, thank you. Come out here and take a picture with me. Yes. There's Katya.
That's a nice name.
Isn't that a great name?
You hold your head up.
Oh, they're playing the whole song.
While refusing.
Put your hand on your hip.
Down. Too busy pursuing destiny to spread the next girl's business round town.
Thank you.
Thank you. Felicia Scott.